Today is Starlink install day. It's been a while. We've had this thing for like a month and I kept putting it off just because I did not want to run it through a window and have it sitting on the ground. You know, $600 thing out there that somebody could take or just knock over, and that was just not gonna happen. So I finally got the part from Amazon. Yesterday we picked it up at the kids' house, so the plan is to get that all set up, and I'll show you what we're going to do here. At least this is what the plan is. As you can see, the ladder right there, a pole goes on the ladder, and then you should better just set it in there and push it all up to get yourself some clearance above there is the idea. I'm sure that'll work in some areas, but not all areas. But where we're going to go and use this, it will definitely work. And my plan is to put it inside this compartment. This compartment is where I store my shop vac and my pressure washer. So I know it'll fit in here. So I'm hoping to, you know, get behind one of these panels and run it in the wire through. I want it in this side, on the other side of the kitchen sink and stuff, because there's a plug-in over there that has inverter power to it. So I want to be able to run it off the inverter so that when we're just on solar up in the mountains, it still has juice to it. And then I'll put a little hook here and then hang the extra wires right here, and then maybe mount something in here to hold the whole unit out of the way, and then I can still fit my other two things in there. And then I think I'll just do a little work here and make it so the cord can come through here better, you know, without causing too many problems. But this way I can at least close the door, or you know, I might even get something and drill a hole through here and put something through there to run a hole through like you do on the power wire. I haven't quite got that one figured out total, but that's the plan, because then that cable can come out there, hook on that, get pushed up, and that's all I have out when I'm using it. So that's the plan, folks. But let's go over here and take a look. Show you what we got. There's the Starlink, the box that it came in. This is the little pole that I got from Amazon. This was like $139 from Amazon. I'm hoping it does the job. I've been told that these are being shipped now with a shorter cord, so I think my plan will work with what I have, I'm hoping. We'll have to mount it in the kitchen and run a cord through there. Put that on the kitchen counter if that cord's not long enough. So, but that's the goal today, is to get that figured out so that we can start using this. And just so you know, I did not buy it from Starlink website. I actually got it on Best Buy. Starlink wanted 2 weeks before I'd receive it. Best Buy said I could have it the next day delivered to the house. I didn't believe that, but we went along with it, and it showed up. It actually showed up the next day. So I think that was the way to go. So if you've been trying to get a Starlink system, you might check with Best Buy, because it worked out perfect for us. So, but I'm going to work on this today, and we'll see what happens, folks, and then we'll add the rest of it to the video. And if you ever want to install Starlink in your Riverstone, you can see how I did it. And if you have any better ideas, leave them down in the comments. If you like the video, give us a thumbs up. If you like what we're doing on the channel, subscribe to the channel. All right, let's get this done today. Actually, turned out really nice. And as you can see right here, all the pole mounts to the ladder. And I went up high enough where I could still have a lot of pole to extend if I need to. And that was the solidest part of the ladder. That's the reason I went there too. I could have came down here farther, because that pole actually extends a long way. But you never know how high you're going to want to go to clear some structures in the area that you're at. But you know, it worked out, because I don't even think I need to cut anything. I think there's enough room in this doorway where you can just go like that and get by when you're at a spot for a while. And you know, I'm going to watch that, and if it turns into wearing that wire out, I'm sure that wire is expensive. So, you know, I'll put some mark in. If I run it right in here a little bit more and close it, then it doesn't seem to put any pressure on it. But we'll see. I might end up changing that. But I was able to go through right here, and then I put a hook up there to hold everything so I can just store it in this compartment. And then it ran. I got it to run behind the cabinets. Then I was able to bring it in underneath the cabinets and behind the dishwasher, and I was able to access it in this panel. And I brought it here. There was a structure in the way, and then I had to bring it too far in the living room on the panel that way, and I wanted it closer to the plugins and everything here, so I decided to go this route. You could probably actually drill it through there and run the wires, you know, behind the furniture, and it would work too, and you wouldn't have anything in here. But I already drilled the hole and thought, you know what, maybe I should have done it the other way. But inside, I'll show you, it's a lot cleaner and a lot shorter distance to run it, and you can't see anything behind the furniture. But you know, those compartments are all can be put back, and you can see that there's plenty of cord left over, even with this shorter cord in this kit. So if I had to extend that, you know, 5-6 more feet up in the air, not a problem. You have plenty of cord, so that was not an issue at all. So let's get this all closed up and put back together, and then we'll go inside and show you what I did there. And this is what it looks like inside. And the reason I brought it all through there is because I wanted to use those plugins right back there so that I can use it on the solar panels in case we don't, you know, we're somewhere we don't have electricity and I don't want to run the generator. But originally when I brought it through, I wanted to come right here, and I couldn't, and I had to bring it over here, and I didn't want it that far away. So that's why it ended up coming where it is, and you can see the difference it made in that compartment. But it still turned out the way I wanted it, you know, and I got it right there, out of the way, place that it can stay all the time when we're traveling down the road. So, and all that stuff is behind the furniture, so that should work out perfectly. That Starlink all hooked up. Let's take a look at it up there. Hopefully the sun's not too bright. You can see everything, but it's right there, and I just did a speed test. So let's walk over here and look at the speed test. Yeah, look at that speed test. 144. I think right now we're getting like 30 or 40 on our cellular service. So I'm kind of curious if it'll stay this way. So we'll check it over the next few days, and you know, if you have any questions or comments, put it down there, and we'll keep letting you know if it works this good where we're at. I know that it won't work that great everywhere, but I figured where we're at right now, it's all open skies and we'd probably do great. And I wanted to test it out, but it worked out perfect. It fit everywhere where I wanted it to be. Super happy with the installation. And so far, I just did another test to make sure that one wasn't off, but look at that, 147. So definitely got some great speed out here in eastern Colorado. Now I hope it works that great when we're up in the mountains. So I'm gonna play with this over the next few days, and I really like that mount kit. I think it worked exactly the way I wanted it to. So remember folks, if you like these videos, give us a thumbs up. If you like what we're doing on the channel, subscribe to the channel, please. I appreciate everybody out there that does, and these videos will just keep coming. Thanks for watching.